Welcome to a story that will make you smile from ear to ear. A story that's as heartwarming as a Hawaiian sunrise and as joyful as a day at the beach. Today, we're about to meet two of the most unexpected friends you'll ever see, and their adventures are sure to brighten your day. This is the tale of two unlikely best friends, a dog and a cat, who have found a bond that goes far beyond what anyone could have imagined. Their friendship is a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful connections happen when we least expect them. Not people, but a dog and a cat, living together in the sun-soaked paradise of Hawaii. Imagine waking up every morning to the sound of waves, the scent of salty air, and the promise of adventure with your best friend by your side. That's the life these two share. Meet Kuli the dog and Maya the cat, surfing buddies, partners in fun, and the very best of friends. Whether they're lounging on the sand or catching the next big wave, they do it all together, side by side. You don't often see a dog and a cat riding waves together, but these two have made it their signature move. With paws gripping the board and fur blowing in the breeze, Kuli and Maya show us that adventure is even better when shared with a friend, even if that friend is a little different from you. Their owners, Krista and Alex, saw something truly special in both Kuli and Maya. With patience, encouragement, and a lot of love, they helped these two become the surfing duo they are today. It wasn't always easy, but together, they learned to trust each other and to ride the waves as a team. This isn't just about animals doing tricks. It's about love, trust, and family. It's about the joy that comes from supporting each other and the happiness that grows when you're surrounded by those who care for you, no matter what species you are. Kuli and Maya's adventures show us that friendship can come in the most surprising packages. Whether they're exploring tide pools, chasing butterflies, or simply napping in the shade, their bond is unbreakable. They remind us that the world is full of possibilities when we open our hearts. So let's dive into their journey and see how a dog and a cat became Hawaii's cutest surfers. From their very first paddle out to their most daring rides, every moment is a testament to courage, friendship, and the magic of the islands. Get ready to fall in love with Kuli and Maya. Their story is more than just a tale of surfing pets. It's a celebration of what can happen when we embrace differences and chase our dreams together. Their story is a wave of pure joy, rolling in from the shores of Hawaii, straight to your heart. So grab your board, feel the aloha spirit, and join us for an adventure you'll never forget. Kuli's story began with hardship. He was a rescue dog, found alone and sad. For weeks, he waited behind the cold metal bars of the shelter, his golden fur dulled by dust and his eyes filled with longing. Each day, he watched people come and go, hoping someone would notice him, but most passed by without a second glance. The shelter was noisy and crowded, and Kuli often curled up in the corner, dreaming of a better life. He didn't know it yet, but his luck was about to change. One sunny afternoon, Krista and Alex walked into the shelter. They were searching for a companion, but when they saw Kuli, something just clicked. They knelt beside his kennel, speaking softly and offering gentle hands. For the first time in a long while, Kuli wagged his tail. Krista and Alex adopted him that very day, giving him food, warmth, and most importantly, love. They brought him home, wrapped him in a cozy blanket, and made sure he felt safe. Slowly, Kuli began to realize he was finally part of a family. With patience and kindness, Krista and Alex helped Kuli heal. At first, he was shy and unsure, but their gentle encouragement made all the difference. Day by day, Kuli learned to trust again. He discovered the joy of playing fetch in the yard, chasing after balls and rolling in the grass. Laughter filled the air as he ran with his new family, his tail wagging with excitement. Kuli transformed into a happy, playful dog, his spirit shining brighter with each passing day. Living in Hawaii, Krista and Alex wanted to share their love of the outdoors with Kuli. They introduced him to the beach and the ocean, places he had never seen before. The salty breeze, the sound of waves, and the soft sand beneath his paws were all new experiences for him. At first, Kuli was hesitant, unsure of the vast blue water stretching out before him. But with gentle encouragement, Kuli took his first steps into the water. He was nervous, his paws barely touching the waves, but soon curiosity took over. Before long, he was splashing, swimming, and loving every moment. The beach became his favorite place, a world of adventure and freedom. He chased seagulls, dug holes in the sand, and played in the surf, his fears melting away with every splash. Kuli transformed into a true beach dog, leaving his sad past behind. The ocean became his playground, and the sun warmed his golden fur as he ran along the shore. He was no longer the lonely dog from the shelter. He was a beloved member of the family, full of life and joy. Sunshine, sand, and a loving family became his new life. Every day was filled with new adventures, from morning walks on the beach to cozy evenings at home. Kuli's heart was finally at peace, surrounded by people who cared for him deeply. But Kuli's story was about to get even better. Just when he thought life couldn't be more perfect, his family began preparing for a new arrival. Kuli watched with curiosity as Krista and Alex brought home new toys and supplies, sensing that something exciting was about to happen. A new friend was on the way, someone very different from Kuli. The day finally arrived when a tiny kitten joined the family. At first, Kuli was unsure, but his gentle nature shone through as he welcomed the new companion with a wagging tail and a curious sniff. His family was about to grow, and Kuli was ready to share his love and his home. Together, they began a new chapter, learning from each other and forming a bond that would last a lifetime. And the adventure was just beginning. With his new friend by his side, Kuli's world grew even brighter, filled with laughter, friendship, and endless possibilities. Enter Maya, a tiny, sick kitten found alone and in need of help. Krista and Alex rescued her, nursing her back to health with care and love. Maya grew stronger, her playful spirit shining through. The big moment came when she met Kuli. At first, they were unsure, but curiosity won out. Kuli was gentle, Maya was brave, and soon they became inseparable. They cuddled, played, and formed a bond that surprised everyone. A big dog and a tiny cat living together in harmony. Their family felt complete, but the biggest adventure was still ahead. Sand, sun, and a surfboard were waiting, and Maya was ready for it. Krista and Alex wanted Maya to experience Hawaii's beaches, even though most cats dislike water. They introduced her slowly, first in a carrier, then letting her feel the sand and hear the waves. Maya watched Kuli play, growing more curious and comfortable with each visit. She began to walk on the sand, always staying close to her family. Trust and patience helped Maya overcome her fears. She learned the beach was a happy place, especially with Kuli by her side. Each trip made her braver. Krista and Alex never rushed her. They let Maya set her own pace. Soon she was ready for the next step. It was time for Maya to get her paws wet, and she was braver than anyone expected. While Maya explored the sand, Kuli was about to try something new, surfing. Krista and Alex, both surfers, got Kuli a special board and started in shallow water. Kuli learned quickly, balancing on the board and loving the ride. With each tiny wave, his confidence grew. Soon, he was catching waves like a pro, amazing everyone on the beach. Kuli's joy was contagious. He was living his best life. But soon, he'd have to share his surfboard. And Maya was watching closely. Maya's curiosity led her to the surfboard, first on the sand, then in shallow water. Krista gently placed her on the board. Maya stayed calm, perfectly balanced. With Kuli nearby for support, Maya took her first gentle ride. She was a natural, surprising everyone. Each time, she grew more confident, proving she was as adventurous as her brother. Krista and Alex were proud. 2 rescued pets, now 2 brave surfers. The next step was clear. It was time for Kuli and Maya to surf together. Their biggest adventure was about to begin, and the world would soon take notice. The big day had finally arrived. After weeks of practice and anticipation, Kuli the cat and Maya the dog were ready to surf together for the very first time. The sun was just rising, casting a golden glow over the gentle waves, and the beach was buzzing with excitement. People gathered along the shore, eager to witness this unlikely duo take on the ocean as a team. Krista and Alex, their devoted humans, carefully set up the board. Kuli was placed at the back, her tail flicking with anticipation, while Maya took her spot at the front, ears perked and eyes bright. The surfboard was waxed and ready, and the pets wore tiny life vests, just in case. Before hitting the water, they practiced on the sand, building trust and teamwork. Kuli and Maya learned to balance together, shifting their weight in sync and responding to gentle nudges from Krista and Alex. Every moment on the board brought them closer, their confidence growing with each attempt. With a gentle push from the shore, the surfboard glided onto a tiny wave. Kuli and Maya rode side by side, their fur ruffling in the breeze, eyes wide with excitement. The board wobbled, but they held steady, paws gripping the surface as they coasted toward the beach. The crowd erupted in cheers and applause, amazed by the sight of a cat and dog surfing in perfect harmony. Children pointed in delight, and even seasoned surfers stopped to watch, inspired by the animals' courage and teamwork. Each ride brought them closer together, their teamwork becoming more flawless with every wave. They learned to anticipate each other's movements, communicating through subtle glances and gentle nudges. It was clear that Kuli and Maya were more than just pets, they were true partners. Kuli kept the board steady at the back, her feline agility helping to balance every tilt and turn. Maya, ever the brave leader, balanced at the front like a seasoned captain, guiding their course with confidence and poise. What they accomplished was more than just a clever trick. It was a heartwarming display of trust, friendship, and the special bond that can form between animals. On the surfboard, Kuli and Maya showed the world that differences can be overcome with patience and love. Their teamwork and determination inspired everyone who watched. People left the beach that day with smiles on their faces, reminded that friendship can come in the most unexpected forms, and that working together can make the impossible possible. Kuli and Maya proved that friendship knows no bounds. Whether riding the waves or sharing a quiet moment on the sand, their connection was undeniable, a true testament to the power of trust and companionship. Even on a surfboard, facing the vast ocean together, they were the best of partners, each supporting the other, no matter what challenges came their way. And as the sun rose higher, painting the sky with hope, it was clear that Kuli and Maya's story was just getting started. Their adventure and their friendship had only just begun. Krista and Alex shared Kuli and Maya's adventures online, never expecting what would happen next. Their story went viral. Photos and videos of the surfing duo captured hearts worldwide. News outlets and thousands of followers celebrated their unique friendship. Kuli and Maya became internet stars, but to them, life stayed simple. They still loved the beach, their family, and each other. Their fame brought joy and smiles to people everywhere. The world needed a story like this, a reminder of the good in life. Kuli and Maya spread waves of happiness, one surf at a time. Their bond was real, their adventures pure, and their message was clear. Love and friendship can change the world. What can we learn from a surfing dog and cat? That friendship breaks all boundaries. Kuli and Maya show us that differences don't matter, trust and love do. Their story encourages us to believe in unlikely friendships and second chances. Both were rescues, given love and patience, and they blossomed into stars. If you're thinking of a pet, consider adoption. You might find your own superstar. Let Kuli and Maya's story lift you up when you need a smile. Share their joy with others. The world needs more stories like this. Their adventures remind us of the power of kindness and connection. Thank you, Kuli and Maya, for inspiring us all. We love you.